Hello, I'm Jessie, and today I'm going to talk about my very favorite thing in the world. Spoiler alert, it's books. I follow or subscribe or whatever the proper nomenclature is, a user called Sadie Teaches Things on the YouTubes, and she did a video where she talked about her very favorite thing in the world, and it was books. And so is mine. So I thought I would talk a little bit about why books are my very favorite thing. And the answer is because I put a little bit of cocaine on every page. Just kidding, I don't do drugs. Unless gummy vitamins count as drugs, in which case, total drug addict. No, but there's an actual reason for books being my favorite thing, and it's kind of interesting. I grew up a sick kid. If you saw the movie Amelie, which I'm sure many of you have, she was also a sick kid. She didn't have a lot of interaction with other people because of that. And one of the things that used to happen when I was a kid was I would have asthma attacks because I have severe asthma and allergies. And I used to go to the hospital all the time, and they'd have to give me shots of adrenaline. So imagine like a 2-year-old version of Uma Thurman in Pulp Fiction, except I wasn't on drugs. I'm making a lot of drug references this time. I don't know why. So anyway, I used to have to do all that sort of thing. And then eventually the doctors were like, hey, why don't you buy this little machine so you don't have to keep coming to the hospital? So we bought this Pulmoade. It's this giant thing, and you hook up it's very scientific. You hook up a bunch of doohickeys to it, and then you put some stuff in there, and then you put it in your mouth, and you breathe in all the deliciousness, and then you can breathe again. So I used to do that when I was a kid, and those machines are really, really loud. So I couldn't really watch cartoons or anything like that while I was doing it, which was really frustrating because it's like 15 minutes long. And when you're a little kid, 15 minutes is a really long time. So I would get bored. So one of the things I decided to do was to read books. And it was a very smart move because there were a lot of children's books that you could read in about 15 minutes. But also it kind of took me outside of what was going on in my life. It took me outside of being sick and being stuck at home and all that entails. And it took me into a world outside where I could somehow connect with humanity, even if I couldn't connect with humanity, because at the time, we didn't have these space phones that you kids have these days. I'm old. And I didn't have any connection to the outside world when I was sick. And so that kind of gave me the connection to the outside world. And so that's kind of why I love books, and it's kind of why I want to write as well, because I want to give that to other people. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it.